senior.
So my name is Alexandra Wyman. I go to Laguna Beach High School and I'm in 12th grade.
Hi, my name is Carly Rohr. I'm from Laguna Beach High School and I am a senior.
There's a lot of pressure on kids nowadays that they have to be in every club and they have to be doing every single activity in order to get into a good college or stuff like that. But I think really if kids were able to just take like a deep breath and realize that no matter where they end up, they're gonna be okay.
So I definitely did feel the pressure to be perfect, and I feel like a lot of people do feel that in high school because we're all just trying to get into the best schools, we're trying to be the best on our sports team, we're trying to be the most well-liked and the most popular. But I kind of combated that with just kind of accepting with who I was, and that wasn't an easy task. It was very hard to kind of decide who I wanted to be and to go down that path. And now that I'm a senior, I'm really glad that I didn't just give in to being what other people are, because everyone's different, everyone's unique, and you don't want to follow someone else's path. You have your own path. I set a really good example to all the other people that no matter what your age is, you can continue with what you want to do, and just because you're an upperclassman and you should be doing this stuff and it should be cool, you don't have to.
The people at my school are pretty good with not pressuring anybody. If they say they don't want to do something, generally somebody won't pressure you into doing anything, and they respect your opinions.
A lot of kids struggle with either drug use or especially like vaping on campus, and I feel like it's something that's so sad because as like young adults really, and like even as teens, you come into like freshman year at like 14, a lot of these kids don't understand the effects of vaping and what it could do to our brain and how it could stunt our learning. And that's why I love this club, because we do so much to spread that message so that people at least know the effects and know how to get help. They're able to have that information that they don't have, or like the knowledge they don't have coming into high school.
In our community, specifically the coastal communities, tend to see higher rates of vaping and drug usage. I think it comes down to being a more wealthier community, and there's also, I think, a lot more access to these substances. And I feel like it's kind of the norm here to party and drink and smoke and do all that stuff. The media in general, when it comes to movies, portray high schoolers going to parties and drinking, and it's kind of a normalized thing. If I was to start drinking at the age of 14, my rates of becoming an alcoholic were way higher than they would have been if I waited to 21. It's illegal to be doing these substances, so teenagers shouldn't feel that they have to do this because that's what the movies portray. They should be feeling that they shouldn't be doing this because it is illegal and it's not in their best interest.
If I was to smoke, my lungs obviously wouldn't be as great as they currently are, so I wouldn't be able to keep up in my sports and keep achieving. I'd sort of be going down. I'd say as people got older, they realized that it wasn't as cool, sort of dropped it if they could, or they realized that that wasn't really a smart idea in the long run. So I think as people got older, they got wiser and they decided to do what was best for them.
Now that I'm a senior and I kind of look back at all of this, I'm seeing the big picture and how staying sober has allowed me to now have the rest of my life where when I'm old, I can have a glass of wine with my friends, and I can, for the rest of my life, I can be enjoying it. You're really choosing, do I want to spend these first 2 years to be drinking so I can be cool, or do I want to have this option the rest of my life? Also, if you're drinking or smoking or doing stuff to fit in, you're not really confident in yourself and you're just insecure. If you say no in a room, just know there's other people that wish they had the confidence to say no too.
Don't be embarrassed, and just sort of don't be scared that you'll be judged by other people, because at the end of the day, it's your opinion and it's what you want to do and it's what's best for you. And later down the line, you know, you'll probably find these people later and you'll be sort of better off than they were because you chose to say no to these dangerous things.
Standing up for ourselves freshman and sophomore year are really the two most important years. And once you get past that, I think it becomes so much easier to stand up for what you believe in.
You might not fit in, you might not be the best, you might not be the friend they go to do stuff, but when you become a junior and senior, they start to really respect you for what you've done and how you've been so confident in yourself, and everybody just wishes that they too wouldn't be a follower but rather a leader.
If people ever offer it to us, we just say no thank you.
It's not even cool anymore.
because this is a serious thing.